And welcome back to GTA 5. We've got Duncan.
Hello.
And Xylus.
Hello.
And Osie.
Hello.
And Boof.
Hello.
And Rivian.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Good.
All right, all right.
Pretty
good.
cool.
All right.
Good.
So Lewis isn't here.
Sorry, dear viewer, you caught us in the middle of a car discussion because
We
without
were.
Lewis, conversation goes all over the place, honestly. And,
He's not here to keep us in line.
Yeah.
Also, I want a dirty race and do whatever you like.
you see,
Yeah.
this is what
Yeah,
happens
why
when
not?
Lewis isn't here. Yeah.
Or anything.
Yeah, no
Nah,
rules
you know
today.
what? Lewis isn't here, and I'm not getting knocked off the map from the first 10 seconds. I'm happy.
I'm going
You
to
know?
take my pants off.
Or how about
what the
this?
Way ahead of you, Boof.
How about we all get to make up one rule each?
Oh, what's happening?
Cool.
Okay.
That's
Be
interesting.
nice to each other.
Oh, that is a nice...
Oh.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you dick.
I'm sorry.
I'm just really...
I can't tell if I'm on the road anymore.
Yeah,
or not.
I thought I was, but then I fell off and I wasn't. So
Oh,
Oh boy.
crashed
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Woohoo!
Crashed your car or crashed your computer?
my game to desktop.
Oh,
Oh, well, that's fine.
Oh,
that's
great.
okay. It gives me more chance to win. Hello.
That's some
hello.
proper old school Duncan.
I know. What the heck? Well,
Been like
anyway,
that for years.
if you could add, if you want to add a rule, right? Imagine if that was like real life. What if you could add like any law? What would it be?
Oh,
Oh my god.
my wish is that no one else gets any more wishes because
Okay,
I
not
don't
that-
trust
not
people.
that
So your
anymore.
law is there's only one law, and that is me, Ben. I am the law.
There's just a lot of awful people in the world, and I really don't want them to get a wish.
I
Right.
don't want everyone putting stupid laws in.
Okay, how about no one gets which except the people you say, because then you can have a little bit of control over it.
I can give
and
out- I can give out
and you
laws.
also don't. Maybe, but you also don't shut down the possibility of all these amazing things happen through
That's
the power
true. I
of
want the
wish.
good ones. I
Yeah.
want the fun things to happen.
I think
still.
you would go mad with power.
Okay, how
though.
about we'll have a council, and the council has to approve your law.
No, this is
Yeah.
Pitch your laws to me, Dragon's Den style, and I'll
This sounds a lot
decide.
like government, Ben.
So it's like a reality TV show. Like Britain's got laws,
Oh, that'd
Yeah,
be
exactly. You get to pitch it, and
and the winner gets to add their law.
exactly.
Okay, here's my law. Once you hit $1 billion, everything else gets given to the government. Sorry.
The government.
No,
Yeah.
everything else is given to me.
No, the government. And then someone else needs to have a law to say that basically basic universal income, but at a quite high stage.
Okay, so free money for everyone.
Yeah, more or less.
I like that. That's a good law. I'll allow it.
Except you can't go over $1 billion. Once you hit $1,000,000,001, they take that one. Sorry. You can keep track,
Sorry.
so that you can still do the whole. Oh, I'm the richest man. You can say I would have been the richest or whatever.
Oh, right. So
But,
then
you
it's
know.
just kind of legacy points.
This is how
Yeah,
much
it's
is
legacy
given
points.
to the government. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can still brag about how rich you are or whatever. But,
still get your
you know.
chiefs.
Yeah.
Right.
I think stuff like utilities, your water, your electricity, and so on, should be subsidized by the government.
Agreed.
Okay, we're getting pretty
God, you're doing
political
real
here.
boring laws,
Yeah.
guys.
I'm not letting any of these serious laws in.
I want to hear from Osie and Booth.
What the fuck?
This is why Ben should never have had the power. He's not letting these through.
These are too sensible.
They're way too sensible, aren't they?
I think there should be like a compulsory nude day.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Okay, keep talking.
If you're caught outside with clothes on, you get some jail time, I think.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's a great...
they don't just come along and rip them
That's
off.
just gonna cause severe body dysmorphia.
No, because everybody be like, it's chill. This is normal.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, I've got to work out because it's nearly nude day.
Nearly
Is this
nude
one day a year or one day a week?
Yeah.
What are we talking?
I think one day every quarter. So you still have to do it if in winter,
Oh
Right.
God.
Oh no,
I mean, you
like
don't
that.
have to go outside
But
though.
are you allowed to have clothes on inside?
Still
Oh,
got
you
to be
can
nude.
just stay inside for one day.
So
Yeah,
it's
you
nude
just-
day, but only outside nude day.
So it's like the purge, but for nudity.
Yeah.
but everyone's heating bills go drastically up that day.
Yeah.
Well, like it's for people that want to live as nudists, they can in freedom. If you don't
Right,
like being
okay.
nude, you just don't go outside.
Stay in.
Stay in.
Can I wear clothes indoors?
Yeah, of
Or is
course.
someone going to come and check on me?
No,
I'm going to be the guy that looks in the windows, checking on people.
Yeah, you don't have to, but it's advised.
I see a sock.
I see that.
Yeah, that's
that off.
was my protest.
But you
Just a single
can
sock.
put on the blinds on your window, right? Like, don't let anyone look in. Or is that also not allowed?
Or you could do like a projector, like a projection of you being naked,
Right.
Wow.
and just put someone else's body on
What
there.
if you're like streaming? You're still indoors, but people can still see you.
So I was thinking, like, what is stopping me from? I mean, I probably would get in trouble, but sometimes I'm like, man, what if I just got in my car and started driving, but I had no clothes on?
You're allowed.
Are you allowed? Because
You get, I mean, that is you'd get arrested.
Well, no, if you're inside your car, you're probably
I
fine.
don't know.
But
no.
yeah,
I don't think so. No.
You don't think so?
I don't
No.
know. I'm not a lawyer, but
Here in my car,
Because
I
a
was
car is not
naked.
a car is not a legal place of residency. Outside of that, I think you need to be clothed if you want to be in public, unless you go to specific zones.
are you allowed to be nude in front of your windows?
Yeah,
No.
I'm pretty sure you
I
are.
think
right?
you must.
heck?
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to
I
be
think
able
you
to.
must be able
It's
to.
You're not-
bullshit, man.
If somebody calls the police and says this person's standing naked in front of the window, it's like
Yeah.
it's still sort of
They
an
shouldn't be
indecency
looking.
thing.
They shouldn't be looking. Look away.
That's on them. They don't
But
need to look in.
that's a slippery slope, right? Because if I'm just flashing, if I live opposite a school and I'm just stood there full frontal at my big bay windows,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's a
probably
different
not.
story now,
That's
isn't
probably
it?
not cool.
Yeah.
I can't just go, no, you can't touch me, I'm in my house. But you've all got to
I
look.
mean, fair, but also, like, I don't know. What the fuck is your own goddamn house?
I
Like,
know, right?
if you want to not wear clothes on at the moment, like, that should be allowed. Fucking nanny state, I swear to God.
This is why I propose the nude rule. If if people don't like it, then they can stay indoors.
But, okay. I'm not sure I'm on board with it, though, because it would mean, number one, the people who want to be nude only get to be nude like 4 times a year. And number 2, people who don't want to be nude are now forced to be nude. So I'm not sure
Yes.
either side wins here.
But that's the perfect compromise, right? It's
Everyone
when
no one is
wins.
happy.
no one's happy.
What kind of products and like things would spike in popularity on Nude Day, and what wouldn't?
Viagra.
I reckon a lot of people would buy less bacon.
Oh yeah, because of the. But
You don't
can
want to
grill
fry.
it.
You don't want to fry bacon when you're nude. I guess
Grill
you could grill
bacon.
it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
true.
I usually grill
Would
bacon.
you be allowed to
any-
put on an apron?
No, it's
Yeah, what if I
clothes.
work at like a factory? Can I wear a safety gear?
Oh God! Go to work in the mine naked.
I was thinking as well about surgeons, like having to perform surgery.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say like any like body enhancing stuff will.
The more you
surge.
think about this, the worse an idea it is. I'm sorry.
Well, let's quickly vote it through then before we think about it
it's
too
better
hard.
than your boring ideas.
How is it better than our ideas? Our
It's
ideas
not better. Our ideas might be boring, but they're good.
I'm trying to think of another good law that's fun, but also doesn't, potentially disturb anyone. Maybe like a free ice cream day. That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
Or like compulsory pizza Friday. It's compulsory.
Okay, so it's like
pizza.
it feels like you're just, trying to stop your office from striking. You're just offering like ice cream and pizza
You
day.
don't fucking enjoy it, you're out.
Right, do you remember in lockdown, everybody, like the government was like, you can only go for a walk for exercise. And everyone said, I'm taking my mandatory walk today. They just got it all wrong. They were going on a
Like
mandatory
government
mandate.
Yeah, so what
walk.
if the government said you're only allowed 1 ice cream a day? Would everyone misinterpret that and be like, "Fine, I've got to
I
get
got
to
to get a mandatory ice cream.
a lot of people would, like, out of spite, grab an ice cream a day, even if they normally wouldn't. I guarantee.
What if you bought one day and then saved it for the next day?
No, not allowed. Not allowed.
Oh yeah, that's contraband.
Cheating.
Yeah,
Oh God.
it's against the law.
What would be your 1 ice cream a day?
Ooh.
I would do a different thing every day. Like, spice things up.
I like feast.
Yeah, they are good.
Oh,
But
I
I,
like
feast
a
is
good
good.
feast. We're nobly bobbly.
Oh god, these fucking British only things.
Nobly
Oh yeah, nobly bobbly. I love nobly bobbly.
I want a little bit of a tip of a biscuits bishop, like what the fuck?
I got like you can get mini magnums Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
nice.
Thank you, Boo. Finally, an ice cream I know.
Well, that would be your one a day. You want to surely, if you're going for a Magnum, get a big one.
I mean, that's a lot of dairy, man. That
Giant
is so much fucking dairy.
Also, I kind of feel like if your ice cream is called a Magnum, just embrace the size. Don't make a mini version.
Yeah, call it
Yeah, that is
Can you imagine
true.
a mini Magnum condom?
Don't they make
Yeah, I don't want a
magnums?
small condom. I want a mini Magnum. It's much,
Like, oh
sounds
yeah, I
much
use
better.
Magnum condoms. I just use the mini version.
Yeah.
Did you hear the thing about the astronauts? We've probably talked about this before. So when when NASA went to the moon,
This is great. Yeah.
you have to wear like a thing over your dick to pee in your spacesuit.
Oh yeah, like in dry suits.
Yeah. So they went, okay, well, tell us what size you are, and then everyone was like, large, obviously.
Yeah.
And it meant lots of people's spacesuits didn't fit because not everyone has got a large
Oh,
dick.
dear.
And they were leaking pee-pee. So they had to change it. They had to say you couldn't have the smallest size they offered was large.
Yeah.
And they were like, do you want large, extra large, or monstrous?
Oh dear God.
Monstrous.
I don't think it was called monstrous, but it was humongous or something like that. It was
And
kind
that's
of,
all the
No
problem.
one wants to say I have a monstrous dick, though. You know that?
It's hideous. Oh my god.
It's horrifically large. Mutant.
It's got stitches all over it because it's like Frankenstein's penis. Monstrous, that one.
Stitches.
It's all like cobbled together from different bits.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I read an article
So-
like years ago about the guy who at the time had like the world record for the largest flaccid penis.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
And
that's useless.
but like, it was also the largest erect, basically.
Oh,
But,
right.
Well, yeah, why are we doing different categories on
well, because he was basically saying like, it is a fucking nightmare. Like he hated the size of his penis because not only could he not have sex because his fucking penis hurt so much when all that blood went up it.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
wow.
Yeah. It was also just a nightmare to carry around in his pants all day because it was just showing all the
Did
fucking
you have to
time.
wear like a dick bra to
He had
support
like,
it?
from what I remember, like he had like an 11-inch flaccid penis.
Oh my god.
God, I fell off. Well, same.
Duncan, your spacesuit is not
It's a
fitting. Right?
curse.
I feel like it's such a not to generalize, but like if it was
Yeah.
a women's thing, I don't think women would be like, oh yes, I've got a huge.
Got a gaping vagina.
How did the women's spacesuits even work? If you can't put a condom over that.
No, I guess they some kind of tube mechanism. I imagine. I don't know.
I mean, well, they
So-
have shiwis, don't they? They're a thing.
It's like
Yeah.
a
Oh, that's
funnel.
true. Yeah, like a funnel.
A rubber funnel.
I remember that on Dragon's Den.
What's the
I
shiwi?
think that's where it was invented. Yeah, the shiwi. It was like pitched on Dragon's Den like 15 years ago.
Oh my.
I've had friends that use them and just come out of the chiwi covered in piss. They're like, this does
Like
not
to
work.
try them out of festival.
I can imagine all the
toilets.
male dragons have it, like they hand around samples and they go looking at it, going, and Deborah Meaden's going, just gonna try it out then. And Theo is standing there going, I don't know how it works. So he's standing in a corner trying to put it down his pants.
Where do you put the penis?
I don't understand it. I'm oot.
I love Dragon's Den. I love it. It's so fucking stupid.
Oh god, the amount of people who'd go on it and they hadn't even considered the basic questions of a business plan. Do you know what I mean? It was, where do they find these people who are like, have you seen this show before? The first question they ask, you don't have an answer
Sure,
for.
but
it.
Yeah,
Like,
to be honest,
sometimes
they
you think-
pick them out. They pick out the ones that make for good TV. You know, like it's
That's true.
Not to break the illusion or anything.
But like sometimes they do
yeah.
just like go for an idea, you know? Like I've got this idea, I've got a prototype, blam. Like I haven't got anything else. Do you want to invest? Like that should be a thing. Why do you have to have a fucking business plan? I've got this
Yeah,
great
that's
idea.
the dragon's
that's what you're
job,
investing.
right?
If you
Yeah,
have a
surely
business
that's-
plan, it's easier to invest in.
Sure, but like that's their job. That's what I'm trying to get the dragon for.
I make a thing.
I made the thing. Now you sell it,
I mean,
please.
okay, no. Their job is not to make a business for your idea. Like that's not the
Well,
idea behind
it
a shark
can be,
investor.
though. It can be.
It can be, but like the entire idea is they put up money and they want to see results like after a while, right?
I feel like
Like,
they only ask those awkward questions where they don't actually like the product. If they like love the product, they don't bother with asking like the business plan and stuff. They're like, oh, I
That's
want to buy
true. They
this.
just say, yep, I'll have it.
Yeah.
So it's like when you're going on a date. right?
Exactly, Ben.
It's exactly
Where
like that.
They only ask you stupid questions when they don't, when they're like, I'm not sure I'm into this.
Yeah.
Let's just sort of see
Then
where it
they
goes.
just try to ask the weirdest questions to find the deal breaker. Like you hunt down the deal breaker.
How do you think about bugs?
And Ben's desperately asking people to invest.
Invest in me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I've got a 5-year relationship plan, okay?
What's your turnover for the last 5 years? I need
I'm
to
expecting year-on-year returns after 3 years. You'll get back what you put into this. I imagine hand-holding 4 weeks in, when then we're progressing
that's a
to...
slow business plan.
I'm in it for the long haul.
The deals in those shows that piss me off the most are where the investors are like, I will give you what you asked for, but I want it paid back to me within 2 or 3 years. And when that is done, I will still retain 20% of your company. And it's like, so you're basically asking for fucking free percentage.
They're just offering a loan.
It's just the worst bank loan of all
It really
time.
sounds like they're asking for a loan.
It's not just a loan, though. It's a loan with severe interest.
Yeah. But like that's all they're offering. They're only offering a loan, and in return, they're taking a shit on the stuff. Like what the hell?
Ooh, I'm trying to think of an invention.
What, for Dragon's
Dragon's
Den?
Den.
Yeah, but then again, if I say it out loud,
Someone will take your
that's
idea.
really good.
It's true.
And in like 2 years or so, we'll see somebody with my crazy invention.
When I was a kid, like I used to have this. When I used to go to my grandmother's, I always used to, like, as most kids do, like mix up different sodas to create like your own soda, right? And I remember like mixing some sparkling water with apple juice at some point, and like it created this nice fizzy apple juice. It was like great. I was like, oh, I'm a genius. No one has ever thought of this. And then like 2 weeks later, I remember going to the supermarket, and that brand of sparkling water started releasing like sparkling fruit juices, including an apple flavored version. And I was convinced that the big fucking company behind that was spying on me and stole my idea.
Oh,
You just mix two things together.
no.
Send out more marketing guys to follow
It's like
kids around.
it's like Michael in the office where he's like, "Oh, I invented this cocktail. It's really nice." And it's like, they were like, "What's in it?" He's like, "Vodka and orange juice."
All right, that's all we got time for. We will catch you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.